2020 was not the year that any of us expected. We've walked together through some very real pain, fear, and disappointment. But through this changing season, one thing has remained constant. We are completely sold out to the vision of making more disciples, to seeing the gospel go forward, and to seeing lives radically changed by Jesus. In 2021, we have the opportunity to take the gospel to a whole new generation. We want to invite you to join in the mission with us, here in Aberdeen and across the globe.
Our ministry in Peru first started with the Sunshine Kids Club in Iquitos. We've been here for 11 years now, expanding from one club to 3 new life locations, 2 in Iquitos and 1 in Lima. In those years, we've seen countless lives radically changed by the gospel. Lives like that of Piero, who started coming to the Kids Club when he was just 7 years old.
Ahora ya no soy solo,
I'm not alone anymore at church.
sino que es mi familia completa.
Now I
sirviendo al
have my
Señor.
whole family coming and serving Jesus.
Esa fue la bendición más grande que
And that is the greatest blessing that I have now.
Just like Piero, so many kids and adults are choosing to follow the gospel. We desperately need your help to expand the mission and vision of Peru. At our first location in Iquitos, Peru, we literally have walls that are falling down. The supports of this building are rotting and on the verge of collapse. The people of Peru need your help to purchase new land to build a new facility that will stand strong for many generations to come. Equipping people's lives like Piero, who will go out into the villages and share the love of Jesus Christ and impacting them with the gospel.
Impacting the next generation is also something that's happening here in Aberdeen. Over the last couple of years, the church has experienced a lot of growth alongside our youth program. We've got kids coming every night and every Sunday, growing in relationship with God, growing in relationship with one another, and we're really just running out of room for these kids. These kids need a place, whether they're in elementary, middle school, or high school programs, that grows with them, a place where they can come and grow in their relationship with God, grow in relationship with one another, and grow into the body of Christ that they're called to be as they find the life that Christ has for them.
The consistency of going to youth group every single week, being there all the time, and having like a program to go to, it's strengthened my relationship just like through that consistency, and also through the leaders there. They're really good. They really care about you individually.
These buildings are more than just walls, more than the hammers and the nails that put them together. They're more than the brick and the mortar. Within these walls, the children of Peru and our kids here at home will be given the tools necessary to build a bright future. But this isn't just about their future. Instead, we can look to this next generation of Christ followers and see them as they truly are. They're a chosen people. They're a royal priesthood. They're God's special possession. They're called to declare the praises of a God who called them out of darkness and into His wonderful light. This year's Kingdom Builders is about equipping our kids for what they're facing today, for this very hour of history, so that they'll be prepared with the full armor of God. And when those dark days do come, they'll be able to stand firmly on their faith and not be shaken. We're asking you to join with us. Together as a church, we are going to fund the mission and vision of disciple making in Iquitos. We're going to have a safe place where the kids can continue to go to hear the gospel, and they can take that gospel out and they can go back into their own communities. And we're just believing that God is going to save a people in Iquitos for His glory. At the same time, we are going to fund this building project here in Aberdeen at the North Campus. We are going to have a youth room finally where our kids can come and hear the gospel and build relationships with each other and their youth leaders, and we are going to create this space for the community. Will you join us? In a year where there's been so much fear and disappointment, together we're going to look towards the future, that as we proclaim the gospel, there will be a harvest, both now and in the generations to come.